Wasted World of Sports. Ahoy! How is everybody doing tonight, this Thursday night, and a Thursday night where my Sharkies are up against Manly Warringah Sea Eagles. Playing at home though, which is very important. Sharks home game, very, very important. I think the Sharks playing at home, they should have enough to get through and get the win. James, Intox, and Robert M. Ahoy. Robert's gone the Sharks. Good man. Good man. The kickoff is just over 10 minutes away. That gives us an opportunity to run through some tipping and some same-game multis. And actually, I've gone for a weekend-long multi again. I had a lot of fun with the weekend-long multi last round, even though, now, I don't want to bring this up because I got in trouble in the chat room for bringing it up so much during the game on Christ, it was only Monday, wasn't it? But anyways, I was really enjoying my all-weekend anytime multi last round until damn Parramatta went and screwed me. So I now refuse to include Parramatta in any of my betting ever again. They're blacklisted. They're gone. I can't have any faith in them whatsoever. But I do have the Sharks as the first leg of an anytime multi this weekend tonight. Nothing fancy about it. Nothing fancy about this one. Just a straight up win. A win for the Sharks, and that'll be a good start to this round's anytime multi. And I've got the same game multis on, anytime try scorers. I've got a 3-leg and a 2-leg. The 2-leg was just a little bit of fun because I really, really want to see Holy Moly, Olakau'atu, and Siasofa Talakai go head to head. A couple of big units tearing each other apart. It's going to be fantastic. Even though they don't match up directly on the field in terms of positions, it is going to be great watching them hit the line and try and bulldoze over the top of each other. So just for a little bit of fun, I put a sneaky $10 on 2 legs, Talakai, and Holy Moly, that guy, to score. Anytime try scorer, that's my big man multi, my big man SGM. Fingers crossed for that one. Just for a laugh, I thought I would do that one. Holy moly, Olakau'atu, Olakau'atu. There we go. Okay. Stumbled over it momentarily there. And a couple of interesting selections in my main same game multi, the 3 legs. Jason Saab, who hasn't scored a try yet this season. And Will Kennedy, who also hasn't really had the same success that he had last season in terms of the try-scoring market. And there are a couple of guys who I just reckon they could be due tonight. But anyways, that's all part of the fun, isn't it? It's just analysing statistics. One that I left out, and I shouldn't have, Mulatoa, Ronaldo Mulitalo. First try scorer. He's paying very good for first try scorer. So I was kind of tempted with that one too, but the first try scorer market's one that I tend to try and steer clear from. Kickoff is in 9 minutes. Oi. I reckon the Sharks will get home, but as always, it will never be comfortable enough for my liking. They're coming off the back of a big game against the Storm, backing up against the Storm. They lost that game, of course, but I felt like they were in it for long periods of time, so it was rather devastating that they lost that game quite comfortably in the end. In terms of the margin, I think it was 16 points, wasn't it? 16 points difference by the end of that, and I don't think that was really justified the way the Sharks played, the way the Sharks hung in there for large periods of that game. I don't think they really deserved to get barreled by 16 points. I feel like that game was a lot closer than the margin suggested. So they definitely showed that they've definitely got the ability this season. They just need to ice more of those opportunities. And, of course, don't make any stupid mistakes like letting the ball bounce into touch from the second half kickoff. That would be very good if we don't see that tonight. Or if we do see it, if we see it by Manly and not by the Sharks. So a couple of things that they need to tighten up. Robert M says just the way the Sharks played versus the Storms, I believe they could put a big score on the Eagles. And I have a tendency to agree with that. It's just Manly are really a hoodoo team for the Sharks. They really are. I remember little Dan watching a lot of final series back in the day, and it was Manly. It was Cliffy Lyons and Manly who would break my little heart and knock the Sharks out of the preliminary finals. Matt Gordon, ahoy. Who do we hope wins? Well, I'm a Sharkies man, so I've got to go for the Sharkies. Bob C, ahoy. Welcome along. It's going to be tough. It always is against Manly. I think that they've got the ability to win by a lot, but whether they put that together on the night, it remains to be seen. And we're about to see. In about 5 minutes' time when this game kicks off, we will see. Everyone I've spoken to doesn't like Pinhead Cherry Evans. You know what? I'm going to have to ask Michelle tonight if she decides to pop on. I'm going to have to ask Michelle why she calls Cherry... Have we asked why she calls Cherry Evans Pinhead? Is it just her, or is this a known thing that Cherry Evans is called? I don't understand it. We haven't. Yeah, I'm very interested to know now. James asks if I'm pumped for my birthday party on the weekend. Absolutely. I may as well start now. Birthday party celebrations officially start now. Victor, ahoy. Matt Gordon, you've put a good old bet on the Sharks to win. Nice. I like to be a little bit more adventurous. So I like to mess around. You can see over there on the side of the screen, I like to mess around with same game multis. Got a 3-leg, got a 2-leg. I even thought I could go really extravagant. I could actually go really extravagant here, and there is an opportunity to sort of throw all those bets together and do... What if I had, maybe take out Jason Saab. So maybe go Mulatalo, Katoa, Ruben Garrick, and somebody else. Who else could we throw in there? Mulatalo first try scorer is a very, very, very good bet. If anyone's considering doing anything at this late stage, 2 minutes before they run out onto the field, that is one I highly recommend. Mulatalo first try scorer, because I can tell you that Mulatalo has been the first try scorer in 3 of the last 6 games at Pointsbet Stadium, which is where the game is tonight. So he's got like a once every 2 games or thereabouts, he's going to hit the first try. And considering he's paying $8 for first try scorer, that's actually really worthwhile. Cherry Evans, the most overrated halfback ever. Oh, can I say a really, really controversial comment? A really controversial comment. In terms of the actual definition of overrated, meaning people talk about them way, way, way above their means. I actually, and don't worry, this comment alone gets me a lot of hate, so I'm prepared for anything that might get thrown back at me right now. I've said it a lot over the years. Most overrated halfback ever, Jonathan Thurston. I'm not saying that Jonathan Thurston was not a great player. I'm just saying I don't think that he was the god that everybody makes him out to be. That's all. So in terms of overrated, that to me is the very definition of overrated. So once again, not saying that he wasn't a good player, not saying he wasn't a great player, but people put him on this pedestal like he could do no wrong, but I saw him do a lot wrong. I saw him single-handedly lose games for Australia against New Zealand. And everybody makes mistakes, you know. It's not. I'm not completely shitting on the guy. I'm just saying, in terms of overrated by definition of the term, that is my very controversial selection. Vopsy's got Mulatalo first. Olakalatu anytime. Sharks to win 1-12 and under 38.5. That's a pretty extreme multi. I bet that's paying a pretty penny, though. Pays off. Mulatalo's a great one. In the anytime try scorer market, Sione Katoa has scored at least one try in 7 of his 8 last appearances, so he's a good one to get on. Mulatalo, of course. He scored at least one try in 6 of 7 at Pointsbet Stadium. Holy moly, Olakalatu. He scored at least one try in each of Manly's last 3 matches. Dylan Walker's another one. Dylan Walker, he scored a try in each of Manly's last 3 matches against Cronulla at Pointsbet Stadium. Who sits down and comes up with all these stats, by the way? Will Kennedy has scored at least one try in 6 of Cronulla's last 8 matches as favourite. And Ruben Garrick has scored a try in 3 of Manly's last 4 matches. So there's quite a lot of potential players there for the anytime try scorer market. You could mix and match them as you please to form any sort of multi. The multi's $181. Exactly. If it's $181 payout, then why not? If you've got a spare couple of bucks, chuck a couple of bucks on. Why not indeed? We are getting ever closer to kickoff. What have we got? Oh, they're doing high fives and butt slaps in the changing room. They're ready to come out. Manly are wearing black tonight. I wouldn't have thought, in all honesty, that there would be too much difference between Manly's maroon and changing the strip up a little bit to black. That makes no sense to me. We need to find out. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out what the reasoning is. Is it maybe it's specifically an Anzac thing because it's Anzac round. But the Sharks Anzac jersey is still very much related to their color scheme. That's all. I don't know. Interesting decision. This is the most subdued. Once again, I understand. I completely understand. It's Anzac round. But what a subdued run out onto the field. I don't think if I could get myself amped up to play if I just had to somberly walk out onto the field like that. Oh, Trevor Daly, I'm extremely concerned about the Doggies game. Especially because I made that bet before the teams were announced. And then, of course, they got a COVID outbreak in the team. So I'm sort of like, oh, God, who's in, who's out? Speaking of Michelle, ahoy! So Facebook have changed the way that they do their live streaming, which is why I'm logged in as the Wasted Water Sports. Oh, sweet, $50. I've still got time. I think I was going to chuck something on Mulatalo for anytime try. Not anytime try scorer. First time. Okay, calm down, Dan. Relax. You've still got time. I need to hurry the hell up, though. Oh, I think it's already closed off. Rugby League, Sharks, Seagulls. First try scorer. Mulatalo. Come on. Hurry up. All right, they're still doing the trumpeting. Mulatalo, first try scorer. At odds of $7.05. Place bet. Confirm bet. Yes! Oh, yeah. We got it on. $5 on Talakai for first try scorer. Nice. I've got Talakai in anytime try scorer. I've now got Mulatalo as first try scorer. Hey, big spender. All right, so were you looking to jump on, Michelle, just out of curiosity? Because I will need to connect myself to the Facebookage. Okay. I feel rude because I'm still talking and everybody else is quiet on the thing. All right, we'll patch Michelle in and she can tell us why she calls Jerry Evans Pinhead. We're all very curious to know why. Thank you, everyone, for the respect shown. Except for Dan. Dan was very disrespectful. Okay, now the teams need to amp themselves up. They've got to amp themselves up here. I really hate the way that Facebook does the live streams now. All right. We are getting ready for kickoff. And there is the whistle. We are underway. Let's go. Oh, that's a rough start here for Manly. From the kickoff, Cherry Evans from the kickoff is trapped in goal, and that is the perfect start for the Sharks. Perfect. A goal line dropout. to start proceedings. Cherry Evans, what have you done? You've made a mess of it. You've done a Ben Hunt, except it went backwards instead of forwards. So you've done a slightly better Ben Hunt. Ed Vogel says well let's get Michelle on. Let's get Michelle on board first. And then calling. Here's Ramian. The Sharks looking good for getting themselves over the line here. Oh, it's Talakai! Talakai gets the first try. Unbelievable. Yes, he did. Talakai, first try scorer. Incredible. What a great play. Talakai just rampages over. Oh, that is amazing. And that is a very early tick off my big man multi. We just need Holy Moly Olakalatu to go over now for Manly.
That was within the first 3 minutes.
Yes, indeed. Is it just me, or do the Manly kids look... I'm not liking them. Ah! There we go. I think I got it all sorted.
Oh, I'm there. I heard me. Hang on.
There, I think I just got everything sorted. Okay, so while Nico Hines is maneuvering in and taking this conversion and missing, now that's one area that the Sharks really do need to tidy up. Goal kicking is, and it's been an issue in recent years. It looks like it's going to continue to be an issue, to be perfectly honest. So let's go and get a check. And we are going to pop that over. Talakai. A tick for CSO for Talakai. Three minutes in, try time. All right, now I need to bring my other screen up. And there's a penalty here on Royce Hunt's been taken high.
Oh, who knows what the fuck's going on with my computer?
What's happening?
Oh, fuck's me.
What, you can't see the game?
No, I can see the game. I can just hear me. I could hear me in like... I could hear me in like...
So, Ed says, didn't know Michelle was a Blues fan. How could you not know that?
How could no one know that? Like, seriously. No, I am... Sorry, apologies. Technical difficulties there at the start for me because, you know, good times.
There was once a situation where a Maroons sticker was placed on Michelle's car, and she didn't talk to anybody for like a month.
Fucking chatting.
And they've been let off the hook here, Manly. Let off the hook. An error by the Sharks just inside Manly's territory, but Now, we need to understand, Michelle, why it is exactly that you call Cherry Evans Pinhead.
Because he looks like a pinhead.
He
There's
just
literally
looks like a
nothing else to
pinhead.
it.
Okay.
He just looks like a fucking pinhead. And that's fairly disrespectful because we used to have a dog that we nicknamed Pinhead because she had kind of a small head for her body. But I loved that dog. But yeah, mad big Blues fan, Ed.
Big time, big time.
Winning, Bobsy. Bobsy, I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm a Broncos supporter, obviously. And I've got Broncos mates who...
Katoa's dropped it. It could be 6 again here for Manly. Sorry to jump in, but... And then, no, it's a knock-on. It's a knock-on. It's Sharks ball.
I'll turn mine down so you don't get a infringement notice.
Dustin Fisher, ahoy. We're doing very well, thank you, mate. The Sharkies are off to a great start in this game.
Cheers, Dustin. Excuse me, James Intox. How do you know DCE's got a pin deck?
Hines with a 40-20 attempt. It's just missed out. Oh, it missed out only by a meter. Hines is having a fantastic season.
My mum's just messaged me to ask me how my toe is because I think I broke it last night.
You broke your toe, potentially.
Yeah, playing basketball.
Ah.
I was running down the court. Well, you know, doing my version of running. And I stopped and my toe didn't and tried to go through the front of my shoe. And it's really black and really fucking sore. So
that's no good.
You know, there's an injury I've never done before.
So after a massive start to this game on the back of a mistake by Pinhead Evans, it's all just settled down a little bit, and Manly are quite easily making territory now and getting into the Sharks half and putting pressure on at the end of sets. Now this time he takes the ball, no mistake. I think that was the story, James. He just looks like a pinhead.
Yeah, I've got no, never met him. Don't know what he's like. Just seems like a bit of a pinhead. Just a bit of a bell end, really.
There you go. Nothing too exciting there. It just is what it is.
Exciting on that one. I've given you all my exciting ones.
Oh, that was... He got the offload away, and now the space is created. It's 3-on-1 out here for the Sharks. Ramian puts the kick through. The Sharks everywhere. They just need to pick the ball up, but he's gone and bollocksed it up, Will Kennedy. Oh, no. He just had to fall on that. There were Sharks out the wazoo lining up to score that try.
At the wazoo. I was on the same stream as you when we first started this game, but I reckon that they show too many replays on Fox, and that's how I get behind.
All right. He needed to just fall on that. He's made the classic error of trying to pick the ball up rather than just falling on it. And that would have been another leg in my multi, and that would have made me a very happy boy very early in this game. But I'll tell you one
tonight, kids. Oh, sorry.
I'll tell you one area the Sharks do need to tidy up is their conversions. Because Ruben Garrick has just sliced them. Tackle number 2 now in a very good field position. But conversions have long been an issue for the Sharks in recent years. And Nico Hines has been fantastic in general play and leading the team and kicking in general play. But the conversions are still a problem. Fifth and last here, Manly. Cherry Evans got tackled, so he can't kick. Saab's gone up. knocked it forward, and it'll be Sharks ball.
What a shame. What a shame.
Well, I'd be happy for Saab to get a try.
Is he in your...
He's in my multi. He's in my SGM.
Multi. Is that just for tonight, or is there others in this one?
Sorry?
Is that just for tonight, or have you got more?
Yeah. Just tonight is anytime try scorers, but I do have an anytime multi running over the course of the entire weekend, but it will probably be over tomorrow night because it relies on the Bulldogs beating the Broncos.
Oh, great. Thanks. Even I tipped your team. Fuck. Ow.
Oh, what's happened here? High tackle? No, knock on. Knock on.
No one needs him in the NBA after that, Bob.
Yeah, I don't think that was even the greatest of, like, whatever you call that in basketball.
AFL. A tip?
A
block?
I don't know. It wasn't even... Whatever it wasn't even the greatest of...
No.
Whatever it was that he attempted.
No. Speaking of, though, Celtics got up today over the net. So game 2 in the bag. We're up 2-0 in the playoffs, round 1. This makes me happy. Oh. So, kids, what are we drinking tonight?
JD.
Got a nice little Chardonnay here.
Numbers here for Manly. Shows and goes himself, though, but the man on the outside was covered, to be totally fair. And this game has turned on its head a little bit. The Sharks just making some simple errors, letting Manly back into the game.
Yeah,
Harper is taken on the 5th and last, right in front of the line. Oh, he's gone from dummy half. What a stupid thing. He might want that over again. He probably wants that one back. They've got a long way. They've got a long way to go, though. Oh, yeah. This is still in here. A long way to go upfield, though.
Got the Vinos too, James. Excellent. Well, I'm finished that glass now, but I did bring backup beverages in with me. And feeling a bit fancy tonight. I got a vodka martini.
Oh, here's Talakai in space again. Away from 1, away from 2. Cherry Evans just kind of fell onto him, and he fell over as a consequence. I wouldn't call it a tackle. 5th and last, Hines with the high ball. Pressure on Saab. He takes it very well.
That's why he's a pinhead. Because he does shit like that, and he still gets all the representative selections, even though he's actually utterly useless.
I can't believe Cherry Evans was the one to bring down Talakai.
Did he fall on him?
Yeah, he did. He just... I don't get those uniforms. What the fuck are they trying to look like Melbourne for? Maybe to get the winner's mentality.
Maybe to get the rub of the green from the rest.
Yeah, maybe that too. Maybe too subconsciously.
Oh, it looks like a medal.
Is that
quick penalty?
Yeah, because there was quite a big uproar in the rugby union one year because suddenly everybody's jersey was black. Like even England, who are traditionally all white, had a black version of their jersey, and it's like everyone's trying to be the All Blacks. Everyone's mimicking the All Blacks uniform. France did it. France's away strip used to be white, but they changed it to black. It was insane for a period of time there.
The Celtics away strip is black. And do you think I could find a Marcus Smart Celtics jersey in black? No.
No?
No, not the one that would be apparently the NBA store in America won't deliver to Australia for whatever reason. Oh, we got some cutout passing here.
Talakai away from 1 again. Oh, he's going for a double, Talakai. That is not a double movement. He did not promote that ball. Talakai gets a double. Oh, I should have just had a bet on that says Talakai scores every try of the match. He's on fire, this man.
The man is in form. All right. You should pause it so that we're on the same level. Again.
All right, we'll pause at the conversion.
Okay.
That's a good. So I'm ahead of you. Again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
We
started at the same time because you're like, it's kickoff, and I looked up and they were kicking off. But I reckon I just get too many flashbacks and replays.
James says, I'll give Cherry Evans this. He suits club footy, not representative. Apparently the players do not like him.
Well, that's a surprise.
Talakai to get first try scorer and 3+. Try confirmed.
James Intox talking about drinking Cab Sav. There's a Jacobs Creek Cab Sav that they age in Irish whiskey barrels, and it is delish. You should totally give it a try if you like Irish whiskey as well.
All right, in he comes. Nico Hines kicks it. I've paused.
I'm still on replays of Talakai.
Good Lord.
Oh, wait. No, here we go. Nico. He's in. Kicked. And missed.
And he missed it again. Of course he's missed it again. Oh, he got it. Okay. I take it all back.
How bad is our vision? We think he misses it every
That looked
week.
like it missed.
Oh, dear.
That really did look like it missed.
Thought it had bent back.
This was just so good, though. Look at this. Moylan with a great ball out to Talakai. Just goes, boof, boof, try.
Well, apparently Manly have got someone new on that wing, so a lot of points might leak there. Look at that cauliflower ear.
What do you reckon? He's like 110 kilograms at least. And about 10 kilograms is just his beard.
Yeah. About 20 is his ass. He's not that tall, I don't think.
No, he's really not. He is really not. What is that in pounds? I have no idea. Oh, and he's just dumped him after the fact as well. Don't get sent off, though, mate, please, because I need you for my multi.
What is that in pounds? Where are you, Dustin?
What, 100?
You're in the States somewhere.
110 kilograms, 2 pounds is 242.5.
Talakai. Cronulla winger. Oh, just give me, what's his name? Sione Talakai.
Sifa. Sifa. I said sofa. Sifa. Talakai.
Well, he's about as wide as one. No disrespect. He's exactly 100 kilos and he's 178 centimeters. So he's the same height as me.
There you go. 100 kgs. I thought he'd be 100 or 100 plus.
So 220 pounds. There you go. Yes, James, the Jacobs Creek double barrel Cab Sav. Oh. Love it.
Geez, Royce Hunt is not offering much.
Roast Easter lamb.
Fifth and last Sharks. They're 10 metres out. Kennedy's in the line. Grubbers through. It's covered by Garrick. And Manly are starting this 30 centimetres out from their own line.
I thought he played at that, to be honest. But looked like it pinballed around there, that ball.
They've just tackled each other there, the Sharks players. 10-0, looking very good for the Sharks. They had a little bit of a period where they... No! You stay on! Oh, never mind. Different guy. Go. Have a break. I will allow it. Oh, great take there from Will Kennedy. Sliding across the turf. Yeah, we asked Michelle why she calls Cherry Evans Pinhead, and it wasn't a very exciting story. She just does, basically. He looks like he's a pinhead. Space again here for the Sharks. Ramian goes on his own.
This is a tiny little head. You know that movie?
Oh, is that it? He's got a tiny head.
Yes.
Ah,
pinhead.
okay.
He's got a pinhead.
Right.
Well, maybe that should be the other way around because pinheads are big.
Where do they go? They go out the back to Kennedy. Here's Talakai looking for number 3. Offloads to Mulatalo, who scores.
That wing is fucked.
Oh,
they are.
Oh, yeah. Down that left-hand edge, they are destroying them. $14-0, kick to come.
Did I tip? I fucking hope I tipped Cronulla.
Oh.
I did.
Just like pencil, Pat looks like a pencil. Yes.
Sort of.
I've been telling everybody about that. Everyone who knows Pat. I'm like, so there was this guy in the Wasted Water Sports stream called him Pencil Pat, and now it's a name that's just kind of stuck, and now everyone's calling him Pencil Pat. It's his new nickname. Out in the real world, away from the streams, it's his new nickname.
At least he's got a good sense of humor.
I'm gonna get t-shirts made and everything. Oh, did you kick your toe again?
Oh. I'm not even kidding. It's actually foul. Won't be wearing open-toed shoes for a while.
Ed says Sharks could be in semi-final this year. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves, but they're playing well, aren't they? And I knew they would. I put them in my top 8. Somebody didn't.
Who?
Well, Morgan didn't put the Sharks in his top 8.
Did I?
I don't think he did.
Yeah, remember I was in 2020.
I don't think yeah, you thought it was a couple of years ago. Yeah. Oh, conversion successful as well. Look at this man. Oh, and to get that offload away as well. Amazing.
Rather
amazing
on the ground then. Look at him. He looks like he's a little tank.
He's so wide. Yeah.
He is. He's literally a surfer. I wonder if that's his nickname. Surfer Talakai.
Well, I had Manly in my top 4 before any preseason games, any trial games, before the season started. I had Manly as being in the top 4. The Sharks could potentially be, and I had the Sharks in 6. It could be that just flips around the way things are going. It could be the Sharks in 4 and Manly down in 6th. And the Eels dropping down to 7th or 8th, like I predicted as well. Actually, I don't know if I even had I'm not sure that I even had the Eels in the 8 at all. Come to think of it.
I think I did. I can't find my book that had my notes on it that I hurriedly scrawled.
Oh, well,
I fucked up.
The video does still exist on the channel until it becomes wrong enough and embarrassing enough that I have to take it down.
It never existed.
Which is okay. That will never happen. There is no circumstance where I will ever be embarrassed enough about a prediction to take down an entire video. Okay, there you go. I did have the Eels in 7th place. I'm glad someone remembers, because it's certainly not me. I know I put the Sharks at 6, though.
I think I put the Bulldogs at 8. I can't remember if I put.
I put the Bulldogs at 8. Yeah, because I thought they would be doing a lot better than they are.
Yeah, unfortunately, one player does not a superstar team make.
Yeah, well, they've got more than one, but.
Oh, Tommy.
Tommy.
Upset,
To Tommy Turbo. He's just sitting there wishing he could be out there.
Just chill. I mean, what has he done to himself? I don't even know. Can the rest of the league get whatever drugs they pumped into the cheese to get him back on with a broken hand? Because, he's like, that would work.
Will Manly score a try in the first half? I think they will, yeah. The Sharks have really got to tighten up the 6 or 7 minutes out from halftime. That's when they're vulnerable.
Bobsy, I think that they could do it if they keep getting the signings. I did see a fucking ridiculous rumor that the Broncos are trying to sign Cameron Munster, and in which case, if they do, I'm going to defect. Fucking not going for a team that's got Munster in it. Jesus Christ. Not going to happen. I'll have to go back to the Panthers or Para or the Tigers. Slowly die a slow fan death.
Oh, that's a horrible pass out of dummy half. It's worked out all right for them.
There's these weird, awkward silences. I'm not sure if my mic's working.
Oh, I'm having a very hard time hearing you and the game as well. I must admit, yeah. But that's just me.
A little bit better.
Yeah. And for the people watching on Discord, I don't want to turn the game down because that will affect them. So I'm doing my best to hear you and keep everything going at the same time.
No, he's doing well. 3 cheers to Dan and his technical.
He's done Jerry Evans has just been planted into the ground on top of his head, and he kind of stuck there, kind of adding to the theory that he's a pinhead because he just kind of got implanted in the ground there, and he didn't move. He just kind of got firmly wedged in there. Yes, Foran's thrown it.
Oh, here we go.
Backwards. Talakai picks it up.
Oh,
he's got the agility to just swoop down.
He goes and runs.
Mulatalo now bumping away from guys at will.
Thanks, Trevor. Thanks, Dustin. We hope our
Milking.
Slightly off track every so often, but we do like to think that we're slightly.
Yeah, well, thank
more,
you, Dustin. Yeah, that we basically
Oh, that was.
Oh, Jesus Christ! That was just a little bit forward, but they get away with it. It is a penalty for being inside the 10, but yeah. About 35 and a half meters forward, that pass was.
74. I'm really interested, Dustin, to know how you got into the NRL. Are you an ex-Australian stuck in Arkansas, or were you looking for something online to keep you entertained because, you're in Arkansas? Sorry, I shouldn't give shit to Arkansas. I mean, I live in Brisbane, for fuck's sake.
A set race. Oh, we've got more pants down over in the middle of the field. Here's Talakai again. Draws in the defender, out to Mulatalo. Try. As easy as you like down that left-hand edge. Talakai is getting all the attention in the world, which is creating a field day now for Mulatalo. Stop the fight, says the commentator. Stop the fight.
I love it.
McInnes, that was stop the fight, he says. They are just...
No.
It's Talakai. Talakai drawing 2 in.
No. Keep it going. Fuck him.
20 points to 0. Kick to come.
Talakai. God. Can he play for New South Wales? Is he a New South Welshman?
He would be.
Fucking rad.
Yeah, he would be. If he qualifies for Australia at all. Born in, he's a Kiwi, born in Sydney, so he could. So he could qualify for Queensland. No, I think it depends where they play their... It supposedly depends where they play their junior footy, right? Is my understanding of it. So
Yeah, or first grade. I don't know. He could just decide he wants to be a Kiwi and not play Origin or rep for Australia. But
yeah, I can't
yeah,
see
it just
anyone
depends.
doing that. And that's a rugby league player.
There's no beaches in Brisbane, righto, Ed.
Would you consider to move to New...
Dustin, that's rad. I love it. I think that's cool. What time is it in Arkansas? He's gonna answer me. I love this delay. I'm talking to myself because Dan can't hear me.
Oh, I can hear bits and pieces.
Bits and pieces. That's all anyone needs to hear of me. So just so everyone's aware, next Thursday night for us, it's Sharks v Broncos, and I will make the trip up the road so that we have less technical issues and more face-to-face banter and less awkward silence.
That means we can actually watch the game live, rather than me pausing for 15 seconds.
Yep, and we'll see if I crack a tantrum and leave at halftime. Or if Dan cracks a tantrum and kicks me out at halftime. One of the two. 5:30 a.m. Jeez, Dustin, you're keen. I didn't even get up at 5:30 a.m. to watch the bloody Celtics play the other day.
There we go. A little bit of trivia from Robert. Talakai played for the Junior Kiwis against the Junior Kangaroos in round 13 of the 2016 NRL season. So he may have made his commitment.
It means I can't play.
Sorry.
He possibly...
I'm okay. I'm not nearly spilling things.
Again? I'd just like to say again how good Dan's hair is tonight.
Sorry?
I'd like to say again how good your hair is tonight.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Look at that. Just had it done today. Here goes Talakai. Through one. Through Pinhead. Draws in Saab. Goes himself. Kicks. He can kick as well. And he kicks for Kennedy, who takes it this... The man can kick the ball as well. This is insane.
Oh my god, are you people watching Talakai?
Absolutely incredible. The man can kick. Oh, incredible. And he's just so casual about it all, too. He's not even the slightest bit excited after that try. He's just walking back like, yep. Yeah, cuz, do it all the time.
It's just like
unbelievable. Look at this. Look at this space out here. Kennedy, there's Talakai. Harper, straight through him. Cherry Evans doesn't want any piece of it. Dummy sub, and he can put a kick. And Kennedy holds on to this one. We can now put a check on my multi next to Will Kennedy.
Woohoo! I almost put some money on him too, but I didn't.
Check. Everything's happening down this left edge. Like, poor old Sione Katoa is having a very quiet night over the other side of the field. Because they just keep coming down here to Talakai. And why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I remember Dan was quite vocal about that Mulatalo Queensland eligibility, Ed. I do remember that. I think I was too, actually, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody was so pissy because it's like, oh, the Blues complained. The Blues complained about his... Well,
I'm
no, I don't think they did because I don't think it would have... I don't think it would have mattered either way.
It would have been the first team to have done it. If it was against them, they would have complained as well. So whatever. I'm interested, Dustin, to know what you write because I too am a writer, although I've had a good old mental block for about 2 years, so I'm doing really well on that regards. But yeah, interested to know what Dustin's saying. Look at these people and look at them. And the wife watches the kids. That's perfect arrangement. Oh, who's on report?
That's Ola Kalatu. Holy moly, Ola Kalatu's in the bin. Oh, shoulder to the...
Well,
Yeah,
if
shoulder
you
to the
try to take
chin.
his head off, that, you know. He
Well,
looks
he
fine,
he
though.
surely has to go up for a HIA then.
No, he's got a pretty hard head, that guy, I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure a lot of them have hard heads, but there are protocols to
Go for
follow.
it, Dustin.
Yeah, what have we got happening here? I seem to have missed some of this.
Oh, Dustin's a
Oh,
fantasy
right,
writer.
you're a
So he's
fantasy
gonna put
writer.
links
Nice.
in here. I used to interview heavy metal bands. That's my claim to fame. I don't know if I was.
Here's a... Oh, no, never mind. Yeah. Oh, no, he's up again.
Yeah. Oh, he's up.
Here's a chance for Katoa. 6 again. 6 more. Play on. Bring it out to the left. Oh, it's called a knock on now.
Nah, they're giving it a penalty. Knock on. Can you put the link in? Does it work if you put a link in?
I'm not sure, actually.
YouTube
Yeah,
chat?
I'm not sure. You might be able to.
If you find us on Facebook or find us, it's Dan's page. If you find Dan's Wasted World of Sports page on Facebook, you can send it there. That is a big shot. I don't know why he can go off for a HIA. What time we got?
Not really a whole lot in that, to be perfectly honest, but, you know, it is what it is these days.
I'll have my backup drink before I go make another martini.
No, sorry, mate. I think it gets automatically blocked unless you're a moderator.
Robert, I'm loving this. I'm loving how Robert just pops up every so often with a little nugget of fact.
Yeah, I know. It's brilliant. It's like, you know how in the commentary, especially in the cricket, not so much in the rugby league players seem to like to try and take credit for it themselves. But you know how in the cricket commentary, they're always like, and the guys in the back have just notified me that blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Robert's our guy in the back looking up stats while we're...
What was they used to have him on the footy show all the time, the little dude who was like a stat machine. David someone? He was like a little stat machine and they always threw to him when they were going for stats on Channel 9, back when Channel 9
Oh, Kennedy's done amazing there. Sorry to get overly excited, but he's done well to trap that ball and regather it. Okay, it's been posted in Discord, and I will let you talk about Limp Bizkit.
Who wants to talk? David Middleton. Thank you, James. Thank you. I knew it was a David. Did I say David? I don't know. But yeah, no, Limp Bizkit I would probably not classify as a metal band. You know, new rock, perhaps. I don't even think they're, you know. Almost got a breakthrough for the Sharks then. Oh, he tried to get up and play it, but got knocked down.
I am going to... Oh, they've got space here. Mulatalo looking for another one. Oh, it's been knocked out by Saab.
Saab got the shits there.
Okay, I've posted the link in the chat now for Dustin's books.
Sweet.
And I've also covered up your face, Michelle. I apologize for that. Where are you?
Oh, that's fine.
You've gone. There you are.
No one needs to see that. Actually, I'm repping one of my favorite heavy metal bands tonight. This is Aborted. One of my favorites.
Just in case you couldn't read it.
A little heavy for Dan. Hey, Avenged Sevenfold.
I'm repping Dreamcatcher tonight. Dreamcatcher. Oh, what happened here? A penalty.
We're talking about bands too much.
Will you stream Wallabies tests this year? If they're against, yes, I probably will. Yeah.
So it doesn't matter who they're against.
No, well, I was just thinking.
Stream them anyway.
I was thinking definitely the All Blacks games. But then I thought, no, because I always throw a sneaky bet on Argentina to beat the Wallabies, so I'll probably get pretty into an Argentina game. And if they're playing South Africa are always good value to give the Wallabies a bit of a thumping. So, yep, I'll probably be on for streaming some of the Wallabies games. But yeah, definitely the Bledisloe Cup games.
Is it? I don't even know. I don't follow the rugby union. It's like one of the one sports I don't really follow unless Australia's playing, and even then, it's only really a half-assed interest. But yeah, don't know. Might join in on one of them if the Wallabies are playing. Who knows? I might learn something.
And he's thrown it to the touch judge, and it's even gone behind the touch judge. He's thrown it to the ball kids.
Intercept there, and the Sharks knocked that out. Oh, see, I like Kieran Foran.
Wallabies versus England. That'll be a good one.
When is that one? See,
they had them skittled there. Sometimes. They had the Sharks skittled out there. That was a real opportunity.
Bounced off his hair.
Fafita's on. Fafita's on the field.
Wallabies versus England, July 2nd. July 2nd, that's a Saturday. I'm pretty sure. I feel like it might be a Saturday because it's around my birthday. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, the USA isn't that.
The USA are not a rugby nation.
Unfortunately. Saturday, the 2nd of July. It is a Saturday.
And it definitely wasn't 102-2 because it's a complete and total impossibility in rugby union for a team to get 2 points.
Really?
Yeah, the lowest total available would be 3.
Okay, don't ever question Dan on rugby union.
So maybe it was 100. Maybe it was 102-3.
Like you're questioning David Middleton on something. 2.5 minutes to go in the first half, and it's 26-0. Well, I think I put like $5 on Cronulla to win by 1-12, so that's shot to shit.
Pickham didn't start tonight, did it? Pickham starts.
Oh fuck! I hope not, because I didn't do mine.
Yeah, I don't think this game was in Pickham. I hope not, because I would have said Sharks 1-12. So the Sharks at the moment have survived that period where they usually drop the ball and let the teams come back into it a little bit. Aborted is a bit full on. Oh, here goes Nico Hines, and those sexy flowing locks behind him. Oh, and he's got a. It was touched. It was 6 again. Moylan's up
and run. You're letting them all get back on side.
He was too busy trying to look like a pin-up boy, and he forgot to pass the ball. Fafita, oh no! Too much white line fever. Talakai going for another one. Back to Fafita, another big unit.
Too much white line fever. Shit, they'll need to start talking to Joey Johns. Oh,
yep, Nico Hines and there we go. The score. Our stats man in the back has informed me that the score was 104-14.
Can we change Robert's name to Statsman? Because that would just be perfect.
Yes, our stat man in the back, Robert M.
James, aborted is amazing.
Short ball this time. He gets it. He had the white line fever last time. This time it was justified. It's 30 points to nil, kick to come. And this is embarrassing for Manly.
Oh, Manly. How are we going in the Western World of Sports tipping comp? Who tipped Manly?
Who tipped Manly, you poor buggers? Hey, James, so I'm repping Dreamcatcher tonight. Check out some Dreamcatcher. See if that's a bit more your style.
Who the fuck are Dreamcatcher? I've never heard of them. I know Dream Theater.
No, Dreamcatcher, Korean pop.
Oh, there we go. Korean pop. That's at the other end of the spectrum from aborted, 100%.
But they're like,
Now, aborted are fucking rad, man.
alternative Korean pop. They're not the cutesy wootsy girly
Oh,
girls.
Drag Me to Hell. That's a fucking rad song. Oh, so okay. A little bit about aborted. They basically they write horror. They include like horror lines from horror movies and stuff like that in their tunes. And all their stuff is about horror. There's another band that I fucking love called Cattle Decapitation, whom you would think would be brutal as fuck, and they are, but about humans because they're all vegan. So yeah, Cattle Decapitation. Check them out. They're pretty fucking rad. Oh, my dog is so mad at me right now. Look at this. Look at this face. I don't know if anyone can see this. Look at this face.
Very, very unimpressed.
He's so unimpressed. Oh, Buffaloofy.
So unimpressed.
He's so mad. He's like, seriously, this time of night you're half fucking asleep on the couch with a bottle of wine in your hand. What the fuck?
So, Wasted World of Sports tipping
all right,
contest.
Dustin.
We have
No one trusted eels either.
we got a little bit of a mix here tonight. So you've gone for the Sharks. I've gone for the Sharks. We've got 2, 4, 6, 7. We've got 7 who have gone for Manly.
Who 7. That's quite a bit. That's like half the comp, yeah? Wow.
Yeah, we're up to what are we up to now, members wise? I don't know because it's taken the rank away. It's got a thing there for rank, but it doesn't have an actual
Robert, the
number.
Stats man is in it already. You took Sharks. Good on you, Dustin. Good on you.
Yeah, I reckon you're probably right about 14 or 16 is probably what we've got. Yeah.
Buffy's so upset with me right now. What's up?
All right, Buff.
He's American too, Dustin. He's an American bulldog. He's very upset. And he likes Alara, Dan's dog. I'm sure he would like to gobble her up.
No doubt, yeah. Like, he was just looking at her like, tasty.
That's a little toy I could throw around.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, probably didn't even realize she was.
Oh.
She probably didn't realize she was real.
Yeah. So last week we were discussing old Bluebeard.
Yes.
And I happened to flick on, and it was like a footy show thing on the other day, and I happened to just flick it on. I think I deleted it now, actually, but Dan, I sent it to you.
Yes.
Oh, no, I haven't deleted it. That. So, old mate Bluebeard. So we were wondering why old mate has the blue beard. And it was
Toby Rudolph, wasn't it?
Yeah, if I can turn my phone up, I can tell you why he has the blue beard. So I had to record it, and you were at
I was at a party.
autism awareness.
Our stats man from the back has just informed me there's 19 in the tipping contest.
It's
What was your first part? His brother moved to Bali.
His brother moved to Bali and autism awareness. That's why he has a blue beard. So yeah, pretty rad. I think that's cool. Autism awareness. So yeah, maybe you can tackle old Scummo for his views on kids with disabilities. But that's another story. We're not going to get political here on Wasted World of Sports. I'm going to get another vodka martini. 17 at the end of round 5, and we've got 19 in the Wasted World of Sports comp now. Level up.
Yeah, look, it's not too late to join. They basically what happens is you get tips automated to you. So if you don't put your tips in any particular week, you automatically get given the away teams. So
that toenail's coming off.
So if you
100% that toenail's coming off. Oh.
Very distracting. So yeah, if you happen to join late, you will just get given all the away teams. So it's not like you're going to come into the competition with 0 points. You might not have a very good score, to be perfectly honest, when you calculate all the away team victories in the season so far, but at least you're not starting from 0. There's definitely an opportunity to catch up. And if you get a perfect round, you get bonus points on top of that. So I certainly wouldn't say that it's too late. You'll know when I consider it to be too late for people to be joining, because I will take the join code away from the bottom. It'd be the right-hand side for you guys, wouldn't it? I'll take that away, the join code down the bottom of the screen, when it is probably a bit too late to be joining the tipping contest. But we're certainly not at that point just yet. There's opportunities to catch up. There's opportunities to get perfect rounds and get yourself back into it, depending on how many points you end up with on the back of the automated catching up. There was halftime as carrying on. I'm blown away by this performance, by the way. I would just like to say this performance by the Sharks. 32-0 at halftime. Really unexpected. Really unexpected. Not a Dustin, have a good sleep. Nice to see you again. Yep. Broncos, Bulldogs. That's actually what I was about to get into. Round 7. What have we got coming up? We have got tomorrow, 7:55 p.m. Broncos in 14th place against the Bulldogs in 16th. I felt like the Bulldogs would be a lot better this year. I really did. They've been disappointing, to say the least. But I feel like much like the Tigers, they can't be this bad all the time. There has to come a moment where they improve, even if it's only slightly. And I'll say this while Michelle's not here, so that I don't get slapped the next time we see each other. A slight improvement is probably going to be enough to beat the rabble that is the Broncos currently. So, yeah, I'm kind of fingers crossed for that one. But I had to include the Bulldogs in my multi, otherwise it just wasn't worth putting on. The Bulldogs are the ones that bump the odds right up at the moment, as you can probably understand the reasoning why the Bulldogs would be bumping the odds up. So that's the only reason I included them. I picked them with no confidence, but you need a team like that in there for the sole reason of making it a worthwhile bet if it pays off. You like the look of the Broncos side for tomorrow's game? Have a look. Who are they? Martin at fullback, Corey Oates and Joan Cobbo on the wing. Tony Staggs has been a beast, hasn't he? Tony Staggs is playing very well. Centres and Herbie Farnworth. You've got a couple of guys with the Bulldogs who don't even have a profile photo on NRL.com. Tyson Gamble at 6, Reynolds at 7, Corey Jensen, Corey Pakes. Corey's out the wazoo. Broncos team. Corey Haas, Corey Capewell, Corey Ricky, and Corey Hetherington. Rounds out the Brisbane Coreys. There's only 2 of them. There's only 2 Coreys. You'd think there were like 20 in there.
Oh, I really need to get a bit set up so I'm not sitting on the floor every time.
Might be worthwhile.
I think I said that last week. Have Manly ever had a 50 bomb put on them?
Probably.
You're the stats man, Robert. What the fuck are you asking us for?
You're the stats man.
Like, Jesus. All right, I'm back. I'm refueled. I got a martini, a glass of wine, and another cider. I'm good to go. Bring on the second half. Oh, Dan's gone. What are we all talking about? What have I missed? Ugh. Justin, it's been lovely having you. Enjoy your day. Keen as to see have a suss of some of your writing. Yeah, I'll probably be streaming the Brisbane game, and I'll probably have to go to Dan's because I think my other half's going to be working at 5 a.m. So last thing I want to do is wake him up. What do we got? What else have we got? Who else are we talking about? What's going on? Did everyone have a good Easter? You know, we all good. Everyone have fun. Long weekend. I ate far too much food. And whilst I'm not religious in any way, shape, or form, the fact that these giant prawns were on special at Woolies were too good to refuse. So I had some prawns and fish tacos and jalapeno poppers with bacon, just to keep the eternal hell burning inside going. Yeah, Easter was good. Roast lamb, pancakes, bacon and eggs. There was a lot of food consumed. I'm not going to lie. There was a lot of booze consumed too. It was a fucking good Easter. Any team that's had 50 put on them in a season has never won the comp.
That's true.
You reckon?
It is true. Yeah. They talk.
Is it?
Yeah, they.
Really?
It's all they talked about in the grand final last year. Because the
The fuck was
Rabbitohs.
I watching last year? Did I not hear that?
Because the Rabbitohs had 50 put on them during the season.
Ah, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah. So they would have.
SRV.
So basically,
toxic.
as soon as that happened, all the pundits sort of went, "Well, that's it. That's them done as a premiership threat."
Righto.
Yeah. Was it
Well, there you go. I did not know that.
Was it Storm? It might have been Storm that put 50 on the Rabbits.
Yeah, well, they didn't fucking win the premiership either, so.
No, they did not.
My entire neighborhood was rather impressed. Well, actually, not rather impressed. They heard how impressed I was when the Panthers knocked them out that game. So
that preliminary final, Panthers Storm. Oh wow, I kind of wish that I had the channel back then because wow, that was that was some insane viewing. Now I was on the edge. That whole goddamn game, I was on the edge. Right until the final whistle, I could not be comfortable. Because you know what those bastards are like.
Hey, Buffy, do you want a nugget?
They could have got a try right on the siren.
Should I get a cheeseburger?
From?
I don't know.
Awesome
McDonald's?
chicken.
Oh,
they'd be
I
about
wish
to close.
they're not open right now.
Yeah, they'd be about to close. So at the moment, Sharks are up by what, 30 plus? Let's just say 30.
Who is this SRV toxic? You trying to give me shit because you're going on about Melbourne, but seriously.
So the Sharks are going to be in second place at the moment.
I can't. It just ignores me.
Sharks, second place on for and against at the moment. The Storm do, of course, have the game in hand, and they are playing the Warriors weekend. If you could have a wild guess, who do you think will win the grand finals?
Nuggets or Buffy?
Well, I dare say there'll probably only be one of them. So, I reckon Panthers. Panthers are pretty odds on to go back to back. I reckon I can't see anything but injury or complacency getting in the way of the Panthers back to back. They are just so far ahead of everyone else right now.
Who, the Panthers?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got right.
It'll be injury, COVID, or complacency. That's the only thing standing between them.
Nuggets? Want some nuggets?
Only thing standing between them and the premiership.
I just told my dog he's getting chicken nuggets and he looks a little more lively.
Nice.
Only slightly. Only slightly.
Oh, here we go.
They're
They're now
that brown paper bag. You'll be doing backflips.
on KO. They're now showing the live ladder, which is basically what I've already just told you all. Sharks currently second place on for and against. Manly might put these black jerseys on the scrap heap. Let's never wear these again.
Storm Queensland crossovers. I bet you they were that pinhead's idea. Look at him. Look at him there. You know that, I mean, this is what I was going to say before. You know that movie Super Mario Brothers? It's like a 90s movie and it's got John Leguizamo in it. And like, yeah, Super Mario Brothers, like Mario and Luigi.
I know it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's, and they've got the guys who've got like, they get their heads shrunk.
I've never seen it. I just know of it.
How have you missed it? I'm gonna have to find this. I'll have to find it and send it to you. Oh, speaking of
heel fries, ahoy!
Oh, hello, heel fries. James, your ex just messaged you. I don't know. Is that good or bad?
Yeah. Judging by the oh no that led into that sentence, I'm guessing bad.
Well,
maybe.
I don't know what to say.
I don't want to talk about Monday either, heel fries, so let's not talk about Monday.
What's happening on Monday?
Nothing happened on Monday, just gone by.
What happened on Monday?
Nothing. We don't want to talk about it.
I know the Cats lost, and I was pretty pissed off about that. That's not why you're nodding. I know that's...
I'm sure that was horrible. I'm sure that was horrible. Second half is underway. And the Sharks have let the ball bounce. I don't like the way the Sharks let the ball bounce on the kickoffs.
Well, James, if that one thing means, a good time for you for 5 minutes, then why not? I don't know. How we make kickoff?
We might be out of sync again, by the way, Michelle.
I don't know. They just had first tackle.
Okay, well, I'm on tackle 4.
Oh, fuck. Good time.
Andrew Fafita just got tackled.
How does this happen?
Fafita just got tackled. And his foot just hit the ball on tackle 4. I've paused it.
Okay, Fafita. Wait, so you're on tackle 4. Okay,
Yep.
I'm on the 3rd. Fafita tackled on the ground, about to play the ball now.
Back.
We're back in sync. He's just kicked it.
Nico Hines kicks.
Awesome. All right. Oh, guys, we don't like it if you're depressed.
Well, it's very depressing when our teams lose.
It is. I had a 9-year stint of it with New South Wales, which I never left them for Queensland for, just quietly.
Early penalty here now for Manly. It's
here we go.
hard to see any way back here, to be honest, but I also I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it.
If they got on their knees at half time? No, I shouldn't say that. That's terrible. That's terrible. Heel fries. How can you be depressed if your name is named after fries? Fries are the best. They always make you feel good, unless they're shitty cold ones. You get loaded fries from awesome chicken. You get like half a chicken on it and bacon.
Oh, those are so
and lots
good.
Of sauces. Oh,
Ruben Garrick for the line. Great defense. But there he is again. He can tackle. He can kick. He can dummy. He can shrug guys off. He can bulldoze guys. He can do it all. Talakai. Forward pass. And any opportunity to get back into this game, that sort of thing is not going to help.
Welcome.
Byron Davidson, yeah, 32-0. Very unexpected. I mean, not the Sharks winning, but the Sharks winning by this amount, I think, is...
I was actually a little concerned at the start of the game because they were saying that the Sharks have lost 5 out of the last 7 to Manly and our home ground.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
Jen,
but
you were very confident,
they've
but I
also
was
for the
like, oh,
past...
shit.
For the past... When was 2016? 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Yeah, but for the past 6 years, they've also been shit. The premiership win, so, you know, beating them is not
Yeah, but
exactly
you know what?
a huge deal.
That's fine. They beat Melbourne in the premiership win.
They
It's
did.
absolutely
They did.
fine. Mm.
Oh, great cutout ball by Nico Hines, but tits for hands out there has dropped it. He's been so... Sione Katoa, it's been so quiet out there for him all night. He's like, he got surprised that he actually saw the ball. He's like, holy shit, the ball. Oh, I forgot how to catch it. It's been so long.
Oh, and he's having a giggle.
Every attack down...
Malachi got my back on the other side.
Every attack happened down the left-hand edge in the first half, so I think he was just shocked to see the ball.
Byron, I was wondering the same thing. I'm pretty sure that's a DCE little influence there. Why the fuck do they want to look like the Storm? Or maybe they're all deflecting. I don't know. But honestly, what the fuck? If you just flicked it on, you'd be forgiven for thinking you're watching the Sharks play the Storm. Oh wait, did the Sharks lose to the Storm last Monday?
Yes.
Is that what you're on about?
No, not Monday. They lost though last round.
Last round. Hands must
he's copped him around the shoulder. He's trying to milk a penalty.
SRV, yes, we get it. You like the Storm.
Oh, he's hurt his knee. We've got another knee injury.
Christ. Oh.
Oy.
Oy. That looks a little nasty. Nasty.
I don't know about this Anzac jersey of the Sharks. I don't know about it. Like it every time you get like a reverse shot, so you see their backs, then the design of the jersey, it makes it look like all their underwear is hanging out.
Oh, with like the... What is it? The camo sticking out the bottom?
Well, actually, even from the front, it looks like their underwear's down. Well, not their underwear, their pants. The underwear is still up. That's how we can see it. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Sorry, just trying to get comfortable again.
Oh, they've got numbers galore here. Floats it over the top for an easy try.
Bounced
and Manly,
off throw.
They're over.
Is he in your anytime try scorer?
No.
Looks like my neighbour's kid. My neighbour's kid's like 12. What the fuck?
Cherry Evans has a G-string.
What's a marketing ploy to make more money? Message retracted. Message SRV. This is a safe space. There's no message retractions here. Thanks. What does SRV stand for? I want to know. Apparently you're toxic. Clearly doesn't stand for Britney Spears.
Oh, the jerseys. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's all about the sales to the supporters who want to collect all the jerseys.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yep.
100%.
Back in the day, there was one jersey for home, one jersey for away. That was it.
Is there not still? Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, obviously there is still, but, you know. Sorry, kicked my toe.
Do I miss Paul Gallen?
He was.
He was great. Yeah, he was a great player, but, you know, I think we're doing just fine now without him.
I miss Paul Gallen. I think he was pretty rad. Shit. Sorry. Smashed my toe again. Fuck.
The commentators are really talking up a comeback here. I understand they have to, but
of course they fucking are.
they're trying their best to keep people interested in this game. Ruben Garrick in for the conversion.
And he
he's
missed
missed it
He
just like
definitely
Nico
missed it.
Hines did in the first half.
Oh, at least they're on the board, Manly.
They are. They're not going to get the donuts.
Well, it's a big thing to come back from, but you never know. Wow, I've got like 3 drinks set up here. What do I want?
I'll tell you, if you could take any player from, or players from any era in the height of their form and drop them into today's game, into today's team, I would, in a heartbeat, have Andrew Eddinghausen and Mark McGaw in the centres for the Sharks. E.T. and McCaw, 3 and 4 in this current Shark squad would be immense. It would mean
for the Broncos.
It would obviously mean shifting Talakai back to the front row where he started and moving him away from the number 4 jersey where he's killing it at the moment. Okay, maybe we leave him there and we just put ET in. Let's put Eddinghausen in and keep Talakai.
Mick Hancock back for the Broncos and Wendell Saylor back for the Broncos.
Oh, I've got a great Mick Hancock story.
Someone else with the story.
Oh, yeah, I've got a great Mick Hancock story. I think I might have shared it the other night. Chip through by Moylan.
Oh.
No, he didn't have to play it. It's going to be a 7-tackle set.
Is it raining or is that just fog? I don't know. SRV. Trevor, I fucking hammered it last night playing basketball, and I'm not sure if it's broken, but it's really fucking sore, and I'm definitely going to lose a toenail, which means for my brother's wedding in June, I won't be wearing open-toed shoes. So good times there. It's really black and it's really sore. And you know that feeling when you know you're going to lose a nail and it kind of feels like light and you can kind of feel a little bit under it? Yeah,
you feel that bugger coming off slowly but surely every time.
And it's my big toe. So, you know, like I stopped playing basketball when I was running down the side of the court and on a fast break, but my toe didn't. Decided to keep going for the basket. Tried to go through the end of my shoe. Fucked me up. Yeah, that's what's up with my toe. I'm not showing you because it's gross and I need a pedicure.
And we don't want to see it.
No one wants to see it.
Oh, straight through, and it's another try. Hang on. The Sharks might have gone home already. The Sharks might have gone home.
8 minutes.
Oh, God.
I don't know about that. SRV Toxic. What team do I hate the most? These days, it's the Melbourne Storm. Used to be Manly. But, yeah, these days it is the Melbourne Storm.
That's an easy one for me. Canberra Raiders.
You and your fucking Viking clap.
Canberra Raiders, my most hated team. Is Heel Fries still here? I don't want to say my next hated team until Heel Fries is gone. Because he's a Parramatta supporter.
Oh.
Oh, God, I just said it. And then in third place, the Melbourne Storm.
Is it raining there?
Mm-hmm. It's pissing down.
Oh, can't even see it. Just can see little droplets on the screen. Righto.
James, your most hated team is the Bulldogs. That's an interesting one. I haven't heard of anyone hating the Bulldogs since like the early 2000s.
Yeah. I don't really know of anyone hating the Bulldogs. Why do you hate the Bulldogs so much?
Well, I know why everyone used to hate the Bulldogs is because that was the stadium that you never went to, or that was the home games that you never went to as an opposition supporter. Otherwise, the likelihood of you getting your ass kicked was quite high.
On the ground or in the stands, or both?
In the stands.
Was that a short kickoff? Short kickoff to the Sharks. And
Short kickoff. Do these
The
guys
Melbourne
realise they're
Seagulls have
still
got it
ahead by
back.
22 points? Why are we doing short kickoffs?
I don't know, but it's first tackle to the Melbourne Seagulls.
Can someone get the word out to these knobs that we're 22 points ahead? Why are we playing catch-up footy when we're so far ahead?
What's my thoughts on Ryan Pappenhausen? All right.
Fire away.
About 20 minutes into last week's game, I was like, oh yeah, Paps is fine. And then old fucking mate Paps, didn't he just go down with a little ankle injury and penalty and 6 again and Melbourne get the fucking ball back and Melbourne score. Next minute, Paps with his little ankle injury that he fucking won a, best dramatic actor award
That's
for,
right. I'd
is
forgotten
kicking
about
the
that.
goddamn goal.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
This was against your team. I'm more mad about it than you are.
Yes. I'd forgotten about it. So
I'm slightly upset at Pappenhausen for that bullshit because obviously, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Oh, I've hurt myself so badly. I need a penalty. Blah blah blah. Next minute,
and then he's up kicking the bloody goal.
Nice
Yeah.
as you like whatever, mate. Fucking Jesus. Blah blah blah, crybaby, blah blah blah.
What happened to people just like getting up and playing the game?
I know, just get the fuck up and play the game. That's what shits me. I really hate seeing players behind the fucking, behind
Let's
the
not
play,
turn
behind
this
the
shit
play
into
ball, whatever,
soccer.
and they're not fucking doing anything. They're just standing there waving their arms, yelling at the ref for a penalty. Get the fuck up, play the fucking ball, and let's see some entertaining rugby league. Jesus Christ, how fucking hard is it?
That's a great idea, James. Fantastic idea. Michelle's rant of the week.
I need a rant of the week. You got me mid-game.
Oh, we've got another knee injury. We've got another knee injury.
Toxic mate. I'll tell you what, that fucking injury did change the game because if he didn't go down bellowing like a little girl, they wouldn't have gotten the penalty. Simple. They got the penalty. They got the 6 again off the back of it. They scored a try. Very fucking simple. The game could have gone either way at that point. And unfortunately, he held swing at Melbourne's way. And that shits me to tears. So,
well, speaking of injuries,
and play the fucking ball.
This one seems like a very legitimate one. We've got another knee injury here for Manly.
This one looks a little nastier.
Manly are going to run out of kneecaps in the changing rooms at this rate.
Could get them drugs that the cheese is on. Oh, you know who I realised Des Hasler reminds me of?
Harry Grant.
No, that goddamn actor.
That goddamn actor.
The chunky Italian Australian actor. Anthony LaPaglia. That's who he reminds me of. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Smart move, Toxic. Smart move. Very smart move.
You're actually the second person to say that to me today. The director at work was like, I'll let that physio take that up with you.
Oh, very smart move, Toxic.
I'm really not that bad, I promise.
Oh, God, we're back to live play. 6 more tackles for Manly. And Cherry Evans does not realise, and he's kicked it, the knob.
Somewhere. I don't think any of them realised. They all played like that was the last one.
I don't know if he realised or not.
Reset. Let's go.
But they got another set restart anyway, on top of that, so. It's always hilarious when that happens. It's like if it's 6 again and then they go and kick the ball, you're like, I wonder what happened there. Did they realise?
No one heard it. No one heard shit. Oh, man. 27 minutes to go.
This game's not over yet. Oh! Nico Hines has just clipped Kieran Foran around the ears.
Don't do that. I like
Kieran you're a bad boy. Get to the quarter. Smacked him one. And this is just all Manly in the second half. But still only 10 points to show for it.
James Intox, if you like white wine beverages, there's a Robert Mondavi Chardonnay that's done in bourbon barrels. I'll pretty much eat anything like Brussels sprouts if it's been soaked in bourbon. So, a Chardonnay soaked in bourbon is really not that big a, jump for me, but also a very tasty drop, just in case you're looking for something in the white wine varietal.
Oh, how did he get that offload away, Cherry Evans? I didn't even see the ball get offloaded. Croker from dummy half has scored the try. Oh, wow, they are back in this game. Forget about this one being over. This momentum has just completely shifted. It's gone up as no try.
I like Latrell Mitchell.
Gone up as no try.
He's a New South Welshman. Why is it no try? Is it a knock on?
It's gone up as no try. I thought I saw the ball hit the ground very cleanly, but we will see. This is a much better angle for it if they decide to play it. Nope, they've decided to reverse it.
Wait. They reversed it. I'm like, he's knocked it on, but they reversed it.
All right, here we go. He's burrowed in underneath. See, he's in under the. He's under the hands. He's under the hands. He's under the hands. He's on a knee. He scores the try. He scores the try. Yeah. This is game on. This is game on. 32-16. 26 minutes to go. This game is not over.
I know you didn't ask that, James. I'm giving you my, learned wine opinion. Fucking hell.
This game is still on. They were 32 points ahead, for Christ's sake. 32 points ahead.
Starting to get nervous, everyone. Dan's starting to get nervous. Hey, my 1-12 bet could be back on. Fucking oath, let's do it. Come on, Manly.
It's about to be 16 points. There is a hush over the crowd. There's just a hush over the crowd right now. 32-16 on the back of this conversion. And it is game on. Game on.
Latrell Mitchell, SRV Toxic. I fucking love him. I honestly do. I know he's got the ego, but I think he's got the fucking goods to back it up. And yeah, I think he's rad as fuck. I think he needs to pull his head in sometimes because obviously that gets him, suspended. But other than that, I think he's got the goods to back it up. And if he can sort that shit out, he was on track. I was keeping track of it for a while there. That fuckwit Cameron Smith had his fucking most points or whatever. Latrell was on track to actually beat that, and then he, got suspended and fucked up a little bit, went off the rails a tiny bit. If he hadn't done that, he'd probably still be on track to be looking to smash that record. Just someone had told him. Fuck, if I knew, I would have told him. But yeah, I like Latrell Mitchell. Doesn't bother me that he plays the South. I don't mind the South unless they're playing the Broncos, obviously. But yeah, being a New South Welshman as well. If he can pull his head in and change a few of his ego ways, then I think he'll be pretty fucking rad. And that is my long-winded rant on what I think of Latrell Mitchell. There's a Laura!
Oh, the Sharks have got the ball back.
Did you wake up Laura to come and watch the game to calm you down?
Oh, no, she followed me into the bathroom. She's like, oh, he's finally finished. Oh, no, he's not. So she came back in here with me.
I don't know where Buff's gone. Buff's trotted off. Who's the next Mundine? Latrell?
Latrell?
What crack it? No. What crack are you smoking?
Talakai.
Falcor.
Oh, Talakai just gets dumped. It took 3 guys. Took 3 guys in the tackle to do it.
It's like a teeny little mini Falcor. She's like. I'm not going to lie. I do have a Wolf looking like a Falcor, but he's quite a big one.
Oh, they're going through the hands. Katoa. It's the 5th and last. Ah, Jesus. Okay.
Who's here? Want to see you, Lara? Come here. Now, what have I got?
Oh, wow. It's all coming back now. Look at that. Second half possession, 68%. to Manly.
Fucking ridiculous. Oh,
Second half territory, 78% to Manly. This second half has just been all Manly.
I bet you they're loving it. Oh, sorry. Rearranging the toe. Oh my God.
32-0, very
Never
rapidly.
do this. Never do this. This toe thing is fucked up, man. At least I can bend it. The fact that I can bend it, I'm pretty sure it's not broken, yeah?
No, if you can bend it, it's probably not broken.
Actually.
You're
Dan,
probably safe from that.
Your mate Kristen, she broke her toe a few months back.
Oh, really?
Just walking through her kitchen.
Penalty here to the Sharks, and that is much, much needed.
It was bent the other way. She sent me a photo. She's like, "You think that's broken?" I'm like, "Yes." It bends in the opposite direction to your foot.
Oh, wow.
Penalties for... Look at all those penalties.
Yeah, Manly. And now Sharks. For the first time this half, Sharks with a penalty and a much needed one because they've now got themselves
Greg Inglis was humble
into Manly territory.
in the end. Greg Inglis had that ego to start with. Like, Greg Inglis was a typical...
Oh, yeah, Greg Inglis grew up and matured.
He was a typical Melbourne Storm player. He had that ego, and he had everything that Bellamy pumped into him. And that sounded really bad. Sorry. That's not what I meant. But yeah, Greg Inglis came good. I don't know why. I like players more when they leave Melbourne.
There's plenty of time for Latrell. Like, Latrell will continue to mature. Like, the dude's only like 15 years old. Oh, yeah. Toby Rudolph, he shaved his beard. They've got a captain's challenge for a knock-on.
Oh, boy, was he getting up again.
Manly are challenging the knock-on. That's a huge play. Old mate Greenbeard or Bluebeard or whatever he is no beard this week. And he's made a serious impact straight away, potentially.
Did he knock it on with his
nothing's
chin?
Happened there. He's just knocked it on. He's just dropped. Oh, he's regathered. He's regathered. He's regathered. He's regathered.
He knocked it on with his chin. And...
He's regathered. Yeah, he's regathered. Successful challenge. No knock on.
Righto. You think Latrell Mitchell on the same road as Jared Hayne? I love that Dan is cradling his dog like a baby. To be honest, who would have picked Dan for having a little white type of fluffy dog? You know, like, I mean, surely he strikes you as the type of person to have like an English bulldog or, you know, a German shepherd or something, right?
I used to have a German shepherd.
Oh, so did I. Great dogs. Ugh, bounce and bounce. Okay, we should commentate some fucking footy. There's 20 minutes to go.
Sounds like an idea.
We haven't done much of that.
Well, to be fair.
We've had some good interaction in the chat.
To be fair, not a lot's really been happening in the game since that last Manly try, so... But here we go. The Sharks with a set restart now. Greenbeard Rudolph is on. And he just makes a rampaging run on tackle too.
Oh, you said he was no beard.
He's no beard this week, but we will forever know him as Greenbeard. Good ball there to Rudolph. No beard. 10 meters out. Short side again. Oh, good offload.
What are you doing?
Kennedy just slaps it back to Katoa.
Over here now.
Nothing doing.
Come up
Nothing doing here for Katoa.
Go. You want your nuggos? Nuggos. I know who's coming.
Moylan again with a short ball. Wilton.
Come over here.
Wilton just stands, looks for the offload. Fifth and last here, Sharks. Moylan's got the ball on the last. I don't like that. Now Hines. Kicked down. What are you doing, Will Kennedy? Just dive on the goddamn ball and pick it up, for Christ's sake, you knob.
I can't hold him in my arms. He's a little too big for that.
Will Kennedy has got this fear tonight of picking up the goddamn football.
You knock over my martini, you're in trouble. Oof.
Will Kennedy is scared of picking up the football tonight. I don't understand it.
I missed it.
He just needed to fall on that ball. They would have had 6 again. He tried to get smart. And the Sharks, they're still ahead by 16 points, but they're still playing like they're the team behind. I don't understand what's happening.
Nuggets? I've been promising the dog nuggets for like the last half hour and he's very mad at me.
Like, where are my nuggets? God damn it.
Fucking hell, bitch. You told me I was getting nuggets.
I just don't understand what the Sharks have been doing here in the second half.
Playing like shit. They're
Well,
drunk?
they've played this entire half as if they're the team behind 32-0. Short kickoffs and...
We'll overlap here.
Will Kennedy refused... Who was that tackling over the top? Looked like he was giving birth at his ass.
Well, that's what it looked like to you. Oh, come on.
Oh, penalty here, Manly. That's trouble for Moylan.
Taken out in the air. That'll be another scar on his lip.
And again, now just a gift down the field. Moylan, you dumb shit.
How old is Moylan? Because he looks about 40.
He's probably only about 28 or something.
Well, he looks 40. And he's not that big either. What the fuck? Look at him. He looks like Jude Law.
Oh, he's 30. There you go. Matt Moylan is 30 years old. It probably seems like he's 40 because he's been around for about 15 years.
Has he?
Yeah. Well, he played for the Panthers. He was like tagged as the next big thing.
Clearly, I pay attention.
But then in the absolute worst player transfer in history, the Sharks traded Maloney to Penrith for Moylan, and then the Sharks just
don't
think that's what happened. They traded Moylan for Maloney, and they've just been crap ever since. Here's a chance for Manly. He juggled it, and that's what's allowed the Sharks to survive that little raid.
Can you not? Because seriously.
He did a juggling act, and that saved the day for the Sharks. They've let it bounce, and now Moylan just taps it over the dead ball line. And this is a disaster. This is the pre-Fitzy Sharks that we're seeing right here. This is the pre-Fitzy Sharks.
This is terrible. I gotta get off the
second
floor.
half is exactly what we've seen for the past 3 or 4 seasons from this team. Yeah, get Moylan off. Put Trindle on. Good move. Good move. And then put Moylan's contract in the shredder and pretend it never happened. Send him off elsewhere.
Is it a coincidence that the shittest commentator / watcher / person that commentates for Channel 9 is kind of like Moylan in Molan?
Maybe.
It's terrible, I know, but she's the fucking worst.
Oh, there's so many better options. There's so many better options.
I hate hating on another female in the industry, but gee, in the industry.
Ola Kawatu, I win my multi no matter what happens. I win my
yes.
big man multi, regardless of what happens. Holy moly, Ola Kawatu is over. That is a tick on 1-2. That is a 2-leg multi up. That's a win for me.
32-20.
Manly are well and truly back in this game. It's about to be a 10-point gap with 14 minutes to go. Like, the Sharks, how have they ballsed this up so badly?
I tipped Cronulla to win 1-12.
How have they ballsed this up so badly? They've just written themselves off this year for me with this performance, the Sharks.
Oh, they have not. Calm down.
They absolutely have.
Following them next week, and you're going to be like, singing their fucking praises and going, man, the Sharks are fucking amazing when they play the Broncos next week and destroy them. Like, you will.
Nobody gets excited about beating the Broncos, except for maybe the Bulldogs. Tigers.
Speaking of the Bulldogs, I'm listening. I'm repping New Clear Vision tonight on my stubby cooler. They're a Sunshine Coast band, and the vocalist who proposed to me mid-show, just saying, is a huge Bulldogs fan and also a New South Welshman. So I can forgive him.
Tommy Turbo's just sitting there in the rain.
Just sitting there in the rain, just like
sitting
I'm
there in the
fucking
rain.
tough. Fucking shit. I'm gonna sit here in the rain and I'm gonna fucking love it every second, like I'm on the field. Has he got prison numbers tattooed on his legs?
Ola Kawatu's gone rabid.
Come on, clean your lens. No more points at all. I am in trouble. The dog's got me in trouble because I'm yelling too much. This game is the definition of bipolar. I just had this message to me.
This is an absolute game of two halves so far, isn't it? Like, Sharks 32-0 halftime. It's 32-22. Then there's still 13 minutes to go. This is like, I don't know if you will. Oh, who was that? Was that Pinhead? No, it wasn't.
No, that's the guy that looks like the love child between Pinhead and Foreign.
That guy. Rocker.
Oh, that was terrible.
Rocker.
He had the ball.
What are we challenging here?
Challenging!
What the hell kind of challenge is this?
Hi, I picked the ball up and dropped it. I'm going to challenge it because, Pinhead told me to. Like, what the fuck? Oh.
That's a knock on, mate. Jesus. What a waste of a challenge.
Oh, honey, that was just not good. Like, you fucked up. Just own it. Like, holy shit. That's just not right, man. That's just not right. Oh,
that's a knock. If this gets overturned, holy crap.
Oh, they reversed him.
What?
How can they overturn
What?
it? What are they overturning?
We're just looking to see what direction it goes. It goes forward.
He knocks the ball on. Oh my god, I can't even.
They didn't want to take their challenge off them.
James
Inconclusive.
James Intox.
Inconclusive.
If you are saying she's so annoying, then I hope you're talking about Mullen because.
Oh, Erin Mullen, yeah, she's terrible. I don't know anybody who rates her as anything.
It's just I don't get it. I don't get who she's sleeping with at Channel 9, but Jesus Christ.
Who has
Sorry,
she got?
I shouldn't say that.
Who has she got photos of?
It's like the cricket scandal all over again with Tim Payne.
Toby Quartz Ahoy and welcome says don't know anything about rugby,
They're up, Toby.
but have a bet on Cronulla winning. Honestly, what's the chances? Well,
James Intox, you're banned. Banned. Dan, ban him.
What for?
Saying that I was annoying. In the same league as Erin Mullen.
But what? When did he say
offended. I'm so offended. Just there in the chat. I'm very Look at Dan's face.
I'm trying to
when he
read-
reads back.
I'm reading the chat and trying to see.
Dan said she's so annoying. And he said, yes, go, Dan, with a collapse. And I said, I hope you're talking about Erin Molan. And he said, both of you in capitals. And now I'm offended. Can you tell? I'm super offended.
Yeah, see, I saw. See, he was talking about Erin, you muppet.
Don't, you make me choke on my cider.
I was looking back through the chat room. I'm like, where has anything like that even been said? I was like that meme
Quick.
with the.
Gotta be quick on it.
I was like that meme with the little piece of paper. Like, I can't see anywhere this says that. Anything even remotely like that.
This live commentary has devolved into...
I can't tell you the
don't
last time
know.
we mentioned anything about the game.
All right, Manly put a kick in. There's 10 minutes to go and 40 seconds, according to my clock, because my clock's behind. Nico Hines is taken on the 10-meter mark, out from his own line.
Taken on the 10-meter out from his own line. I like it.
Well, he was. Talakai lurking like a beast in the background.
He looks a bit worn out, Talakai, to be honest. He's
He
sucking
looks
in the
like
big
he's
ones.
waiting for his opportunity to pounce.
Lara Pitt. Now there's a good female commentator. Lara Pitt.
She's a fantastic female commentator.
There's still 10 minutes to go in this game, and it's only a 10-point ball game. So I don't understand how they've let this go so badly.
Because they knew I only had a tip on him to win 1-10, 1-12.
And that's into touch,
Me.
and that is a small break in play for us to just reset.
Talk shit. Like,
very small gap in play. I better hurry.
Sonic the Hedgehog has left the building. James Intox. That's terrible. So is that, Bobsy. Look, I mean, I don't rate her as a commentator. I think she fucking just talks the obvious regardless. And but there has to be someone that does that. There has to be someone that talks the absolute obvious where you're just sitting there like going, cheers, thanks, Captain Obvious, at them whilst they're commentating. And unfortunately, she drew the short straw. That's all I can say, really. But James, you can't spell. I'm pretty sure you're a bit tipsy. Hey, a couple of ciders, couple of Chardonnays, couple of double vodka martinis. While I wait for my cheeseburger to get delivered. It was a light dinner tonight because I had a large lunch. All right, we're 10 minutes out. Chip. Oh no, and he dropped it. Oh, chip across the field. I don't know if it's Talakai or Mulatalo that went up, but someone went up and they dropped it. If they had caught that ball, they were gone. And it was a 100-meter try, or maybe an 85-meter try, depending on how far they could run without having to pass it. And on that case, it's back to Manly, and we're 5 meters out with 7 and a bit to go. 1 cheeseburger, James, and maybe 1 chicken and cheeseburger. Bad McDonald's food.
Well, at least I won my 2-leg big man multi, regardless of what happens.
If no one else scores, I've won both my tips tonight, and I'm considering that a happy place.
Yeah, nice.
Means
Foreign with a short ball.
Than what I did 2 hours ago.
That fifth and last. No, that's tackle 4. It's a kick early.
And it hit the
Cherry
post.
Evans looking for the post, and it's a try. And he's hurt his shoulder. He's dropped it. He's knocked it on because he busted his shoulder.
He's fucking hurt something. Send him off for the rest of the year.
He busted his shoulder in the... he would have scored the try, but he's...
Big time.
He would have scored the
That's a
try, but he's
post.
popped his shoulder out.
Oh, he's done. Yeah, no, he's fucked that ball. He's balls that up.
Ah, Andrew Davey.
The rain is fucking pissing down. The ball has hit the post. Cherry Evans has hit the deck. Is it even Cherry Evans? Or is it one of his clones?
James is saying, damn, Michelle is drunk.
I'm not drunk. That's not Cherry Evans. It's one of his fucking clones.
Yeah, I've seen Michelle drunk, and there's not enough slurring of the words going on.
Hey, I don't slur my words when I'm drunk.
You don't think you slur your words when you're drunk, but
Oh, fuck off.
but who does? Who does think that they?
Lift it. If you can lift it above shoulder height, you can continue. That wasn't Cherry Evans either. That was one of his fucking clones.
Drum down, and the Sharks survive, and that's all they're doing at the moment is surviving, because they have just not showed up for this second half. 32-0 it was. It was 32-0.
With all your caps locks.
It was 32-0 at halftime. It is now 32-22. The Sharks have done nothing the second half. Even Talakai has been contained in the second half.
They felt like a challenge.
Oh, Rudolph's got his pants down. So many pants. I don't know who the
pants are.
Like I don't know who makes the jerseys this season, but I feel like there's way more pants down than we've seen in years gone by.
Whoever the merch provider is, sucks at drawstrings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what was
Whoa,
that?
That was a big jump. Was that might have been Jason Saab? I'm not sure. He's jumped for the ball.
What that was.
He jumped for the ball. That's a forward pass by Pinhead.
Around him.
He's got away with that one.
How? That's terrible. 5.5 minutes. Come on. I don't want to say it, but 5.5 minutes to go. I think Cronulla might have it.
There's still plenty of time. More undies. Those were very yellow. It looked like a Broncos jersey for a minute.
James, I'm always opinionated.
Oh, he's still going. Take him down. Fifth and last.
I'm always opinionated. Wait till Origin.
Cherry Evans kicking out for Saab. Just hang back. Let him take it. Let him take it. It's the fifth and last. Another kick through. This time by Koula. It's too deep. 7 tackle set for the Sharks. But Trevor Daly says, don't they have drawstrings for footy shorts anymore? Not ones that work, apparently. Not this season. I've seen more of the players' underwear this season in the first 7 rounds than I think I have in the history of following footy.
Y'all are in for a treat come Origin time.
Aiden, how are you, mate? Who's playing tomorrow? Broncos, Bulldogs.
There's another game as well, isn't there? Or is it just the one because it's long weekend?
Oh, yeah, just the one game tomorrow. Broncos, Bulldogs. Broncos for the win, says Braden.
Good. Yes, I agree, Braden. I don't know what channel you're on because I can't see
that's
you
on Twitch.
YouTube, so I assume.
Braden's over on Twitch.
Yeah. On Twitch. Hello. And yes, go to the Broncos tomorrow. I might, and I'll tell Dan this now.
Oh,
go
fifth
to
and
Dan
last.
Tomorrow night.
But Moylan's got the ball on the last tackle, and that's never good.
Talakai waited till he caught it.
Jeez, Talakai didn't even try and make a tackle. He just sort of nudged him slightly, and he knocked him over. What a beast.
That's all he needs to do.
What a beast.
Just look at him wrong and the cunt will fall over. I mean, the person will fall over.
James says, I wish they bring back Roy and HG for the State of Origin.
Paddy, you don't need Roy and HD. You're going to have us.
Well, we're not going to be doing all the games because we'll be
This is true. We'll probably only do
Yeah.
the first because
Yeah.
that's the only one I'm not in town for. If you all live in Brisbane and you all want to come and hang out with us for Origin, we'll be at the Trifford. Well,
Trifford's
as far as I'm
confirmed, is
aware,
it?
we'll be at the Trifford. No, I haven't made an event yet, so I should probably get on that. Oh, it looked like he knocked that shit on. He knocked it on.
Knock on!
Yes. Yeah, you fucking did knock it on, Cherry Evans.
All right. They might be safe
Look at
now.
him.
They might be
Oh,
safe
he
now.
stopped it. Oh, that fucking, you tried to fucking pass it off, you pinhead, but you can't.
The Sharks might be safe now, but I am not happy with this, and I'm sure Fitzy won't be happy with this, and I'm sure they won't be happy with this. Because from 32-0,
Glasses on, I can read anything.
from 32-0 to
32-0.
32-22,
Fuck.
it was 32-0 at halftime. And the end result is going to be 32 something.
22.
That's unacceptable.
We'll leave it at that.
I'm sorry, that's just unacceptable.
Yeah. If you're Craig Fitzgibbon, what are you telling him in the fucking change room?
Well, I'm sure.
It's Craig Fitzgibbon, all right?
I'm sure that he would have said at halftime, okay, we're 32 points up, but don't drop off. Like there's a whole half of footy left. You know, don't drop off.
Nah,
That's what he would have said.
A win isn't a win. Like if you were up 32-0, then sorry, Dan, to cut you off, but if you're up 42-0,
I've done it to you many times.
32 true. If you're up 32-0 and you let them come back in with 22 points and you do sweet FA in the second half of footy, then A, you're looking like the most bipolar fucking team on the fucking roster. And B, that's a lot of morale that's just, you know, because like, what the fuck? You should have kept that lead well and truly. Like you were all over them in the first half. There is literally no excuse for them to walk out and, you know, put 22 points on you to nothing in the second half when you were that dominant in the first. Like there is nothing unless you completely went to sleep, decided, fuck it, let's all have a shot of Jack Daniels at halftime because, you know, let's cheer early because we're winning. So yeah, a win is not just a win. Unless
it's the
you're Carlton.
It's all about how it happens, you know, like 32-10. Okay.
Yeah.
32-22 is unacceptable. That's way too close.
Really not. Mm.
You know, 32-10 with a consolation try. Okay, they tightened up their defense in the second half. We didn't get over. It started raining. Not a problem. 32-10, a late try, consolation. Yes, a win is a win. We weren't perfect in that second half, but whatever.
Yeah, but
32-22 with 10 minutes to go. Unacceptable.
See, the Sharks got lazy in the second half. So when Storms won, they scored first half and then gave up second. So you either come back now. I don't understand what you just said.
Toby says, how much extra time will there be? None.
Only a bottle, James. Jesus.
The Sharks, on the back of that, have now lost second place.
Yeah, because you're for and against, too.
Yeah.
And a win. A win's not just a win. If you're for and against, is meaning how high you're going to be on the ladder, then...
I mean, they were going to lose.
There's so many fucking factors that come into
they were
it.
going to lose second place anyway when the Storm beat the Warriors.
If the Storm beat the Warriors.
When?
This was the round they fucked me up on, like, you know, hundreds of dollars a few years back.
When the Storm...
Perfect fucking round. And then the Warriors beat the Storm on a fucking Monday.
So when the Storm beat the Warriors... They'll be back down in third place anyway, so why not just stay there?
Nah. Clearly still mad about that.
Really? I didn't notice.
Just a little. Come on.
Here goes Katoa
you
kicking
can
through. A little
Oh,
bit
you
too
can
heavy,
get-
that kick.
come
But it's
on,
bounced
no,
away from Cherry Evans. It's bounced away from
balls
everyone.
it up, taking it out, and we're running out.
And
of
now
time.
Saab's got space. He's going to kick the ball. Oh, and Hines has made a meal of it. But it's recovered. I think Brayley's got back there. And that was probably the most exciting thing that happened in the whole second half.
And there's a cramp.
Can you imagine if that play was like...
Both my tips came up.
Can you imagine if that was like 32-30 and that was the play to end the game?
Oh. Then you would have been pissed.
Oh, I would have been very angry as to why they were trying that on.
Talk, the Storms are sexy. There ain't nothing sexy about cheating, SRV. Just saying.
Wow. Well, I got my win in the two-leg multi. The two-leg multi was worth $79.20, so that's...
Hey, wait, what did I win? I won something else, too. I won off
You got
Talakai.
first try scorer for Talakai. Yeah.
I got first try scorer of Talakai. That's 65 big ones. Thank you very much.
Off what? You chucked a $5 on that?
I chucked $5. He was paying $13 to win.
Nice.
So yeah, I put 5 because that's all I can afford. And I put Sharks on at $2.85. I put $5 on to win that. Big win, little win, and 1 to 12.
That would have got
won.
yeah.
So,
Yeah. So what did you get for that? $10?
$15.
15. Okay.
Yeah, fuck
So you're
yeah.
up $80 for the
I'm
night.
up $80 for the night. I'm quite
Thereabouts.
happy with that. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Cronulla. Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
if you could get that every time, that'd be
You.
that'd
I would.
be the
Someone
way to
coming
go.
in my front door. I promise it's not anyone robbing me. Why not just jinx the Storm Warriors game? Bobsy, I will jinx the Storm Warriors game. They fucked me out of money. I will fucking jinx them every day of the week.
So when the Storm beat the Warriors this week, the Storm would have gone ahead anyway on the points table. So it was largely irrelevant. The Sharks.
SRV, his ankle wasn't all fucked up. He went and kicked the fucking goal.
Are we back to Pappenhausen again?
Yes, SRV mentioned him.
On Ryan's story in Instagram, you get to see his ankle. It's all messed up.
Soz.
Oh, they were
Follow Ryan Pappenhausen on Instagram.
very, very lazy second half by the Sharks. I think Fitzy will be all over it.
Your attitude, James.
I honestly think that Fitzy would have said at 32-0 at halftime, like, keep at it. And he'll be very disappointed that they didn't keep at it. But I'm sure that he knows the words to say and go, well, they probably go back into the sheds and he's just like, what happened? What did I say? Didn't I say keep at it or they'll come back? They came back, didn't they? There is a lesson learnt. We got away with that one, but that can't happen again.
I'm not going to be kidding, though. Did you see the numbers come up for Talakai and Supercoach? 166.
Not surprised.
If you've got him in your Supercoach, he's just absolutely destroying. You know, a double try assist, like that little kick. Like, what the fuck?
Absolutely not surprised. Because, two tries, the try assists. He was just everywhere, Talakai. Breaking tackles, offloading, putting kicks through for try assists, passing for try assists. He can do it all, Talakai. She gets very angry, doesn't she, Dan? Oh, mate, you have seen nothing yet. You have seen nothing yet. You have not even seen Angry Michelle. I'm serious. You haven't even seen Angry Michelle.
Like the Hulk. She gets all blue and big.
Blue is very fitting.
Run.
Yeah, blue is very fitting because it usually happens around Origin time.
James, you get very angry. James is angry because I'm angry.
Branko, just watched the game. Talakai was the best. Talakai was immense in the first half. Absolutely.
He was. He was
Talakai
absolutely
was the best in the first half, says Branko, and I absolutely agree with that.
Outstanding.
I mean, he probably...
He was the sofa everyone wanted to sit and sleep on.
He probably gets man of the match just based on that first half alone. Because he didn't really do anything wrong in the second half. He was just better contained, didn't have the same opportunities. But I think he still gets man of the match, surely.
I think so. I'm about done here.
Yeah.
My
I reckon I am
cheeseburger's
too.
arrived.
Nice. What did you end up getting, Macca's?
Yeah, of course.
Fair enough. It's about all
It
this.
was late at night. It's about all that's open in
It's
this
like
area.
Macca's or Hungry Jack's. Take your pick.
Yeah, and I wasn't going Hungry Jack's. Last time he went there, his fucking order got stolen.
Yep.
I'll tell you all about that story next time. Actually, Broncos versus Bulldogs tomorrow night. Dan, we might watch it live, and I might roll around to your place. But we'll discuss that tomorrow and sort out those details.
Yep.
Next Thursday, though, Sharks Broncos. Jesus Christ, I might even get a little meme on the my little sports photos.
Nice.
See how that goes. Like how you say nice, like I'm gonna make it, but I'm not really.
Yeah, it was like hint, hint. You do it.
Hint, hint, Dan.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us for this one.
Thank you, Branko. Thank you, SRV. Thank you, Bobsy. Thank you, James. Thank you, Heel Fries.
I will
We
definitely be
love
back
you.
tomorrow. Michelle may be joining me. Broncos, Bulldogs.
I'm sure I'll be here.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow then.
All right.
Cheers.
You.